So here we are, June 2025. Elon Musk, a man who names his children like Wi-Fi passwords, claims Trump owes his 2024 victory to him. Without Musk, the Democrats would run the House, and the Senate would be 51-49 Republican. It's quite the assertion, isn't it? One man wielding tweets and Teslas steering American democracy, or so he'd have us believe. Predictably, Donald Trump did not take kindly to Musk's grand pronouncements. The former president expressed profound disappointment, particularly with Musk's criticism of his big, beautiful bill. Trump's camp claimed Musk knew the bill's contents and only complained when EV incentives were axed. It's a classic, he said. He also said something entirely contradictory situation. Then came the Trumpian social media storm. Trump branded Musk as crazy on his platform. He suggested Musk went crazy after the EV mandate was removed. It's a diagnosis delivered with all the subtlety of a sledgehammer. This wasn't just a disagreement, it was a full-blown declaration of war. The kind of online spat that makes you yearn for simpler days. If calling him crazy wasn't enough, Trump then dangled the sword of Damocles over Musk's empire. He openly mused about terminating Musk's government subsidies and contracts. We're talking about significant financial ties here, folks. This wasn't just a threat to take away his Twitter blue check, this was a direct hit at the financial underpinnings of companies like SpaceX. It's a stark reminder that in the high-stakes game of political favoritism, what the government giveth, the government can, apparently, threaten to taketh away, especially if you dare to bruise the presidential ego. It's all very mature, and not at all like toddlers fighting over a toy truck. A very, very expensive, government-funded toy truck. The irony here is almost too delicious. Trump, who famously demands unwavering loyalty, found himself on the receiving end of a very public, very pointed betrayal from someone who just months earlier was practically his campaign mascot. Remember, Musk endorsed Trump after the assassination attempt in July 2024, created and funded a super PAC to the tune of nearly $300 million, and even campaigned alongside him wearing the iconic red hat. To go from star, as Trump called him on election night, to crazy in a few short months is whiplash-inducing, even by modern political standards. It's a spectacular falling out played out for all of us to see, like a reality TV show we never asked for. Now, Elon Musk isn't exactly the shy retiring type either. Faced with Trump's barrage, he didn't just retreat to his Hyperloop, he came out swinging. He flatly denied ever having seen the big beautiful bill before it was passed, brilliantly rebranding it as the big ugly bill. Touché. He then advocated for his own vision, a slim beautiful bill. One can only imagine the legislative poetry contained within. This exchange alone highlights the clash of two monumental egos, each convinced of their own superior branding capabilities, even when it comes to fiscal policy. It's like watching two titans wrestle, if the titans were really, really into self-promotion and bill aesthetics. Then came the truly spicy part. Responding to Trump's threats about yanking his government subsidies, Musk didn't just shrug. Oh no. He announced, with characteristic drama, the decommissioning of SpaceX's Dragon spacecraft. Yes, the very spacecraft that ferries astronauts and cargo to and from space. It was a power move, a you can't fire me, I quit on an astronomical scale. Whether it's a genuine plan or a very public game of chicken remains to be seen, but it certainly escalated the feud from a war of words to a potential disruption of, America's space program, just casual Tuesday stuff when billionaires fight. But Musk wasn't done. He then veered into even more controversial territory, claiming without presenting any actual evidence, that documents tied to the Jeffrey Epstein investigation mentioned Trump. He suggested this was the reason these documents hadn't seen the light of day. This is a serious accusation dropped casually into the ongoing social media melee. As if that wasn't enough, he then reposted a call for Trump's impeachment and even appeared to endorse replacing Trump with Vice President J.D. Vance, responding with a simple yes to a post suggesting just that, from campaign champion to impeachment advocate in record time. It's a dizzying pivot. This rapid escalation shows just how personal and vicious this feud has become. It's moved far beyond a simple disagreement over a bill. We're now in the realm of serious accusations, threats to national programs, and calls for removing the sitting president. It's a testament to how quickly alliances can shatter when two colossal egos collide. The public, meanwhile, is left watching this high-stakes drama unfold, wondering if anyone is actually minding the store while the titans of industry and politics are busy throwing digital pies at each other. It's all incredibly entertaining in a deeply unsettling, is this really happening kind of way. It's truly astonishing to look back at how chummy these two were just a short while ago. After the assassination attempt on Trump in July 2024, Musk went all in, endorsing him and pouring nearly $300 million into a super PAC. He hosted Trump for an interview on X in August, campaigned with him in October, complete with a MAGA hat, and even spent election night celebrating at Mar-a-Lago. Trump, in his victory speech, lauded Musk as a star. This was a full-blown political bromance, built on mutual admiration or at least mutual benefit. The kind of alliance that seems set to define the new Trump administration, for better or worse, mostly worse. The coziness continued into early 2025. Trump announced Musk would co-lead the newly formed Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, yes really DOGE, like the meme, because of course. Musk attended the inauguration, sparking controversy with a salute some link to Nazi affiliations, a detail that somehow didn't derail his appointment as an unpaid presidential advisor. He was in cabinet meetings by February. By March, the White House lawn was a Tesla showroom, and Trump was publicly mulling buying one. It seemed Musk was firmly embedded in the Trump orbit, a tech Svengali shaping policy. Then, poof. In May 2025, Musk left the government with Trump still praising him. The honeymoon was officially and very publicly over by June 5th. The fallout has been predictably chaotic. The White House, through Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, tried to downplay Musk's online attacks as an unfortunate episode, insisting Trump was focused on his legislative package. Right. Meanwhile, Republicans like House Speaker Mike Johnson were caught in the crossfire, defending Trump while also acknowledging communications with Musk. NASA had to issue statements about continuing its mission despite Musk's Dragon decommissioning threat. And Democrats? Well, they're probably just enjoying the spectacle, with DNC Chair Ken Martin suggesting it's all a handy distraction from Republican policy efforts. He's not wrong, is he? It's hard to focus on tax codes when two billionaires are having a meltdown. So, where does this leave us? We have two incredibly powerful, incredibly thin-skinned individuals, once allies, now locked in a very public, very messy feud. This isn't just celebrity gossip, it has real-world implications, from government contracts to space exploration, and potentially to the stability of the current administration. The social media backlash is immense, a digital cacophony of memes, outrage, and bewildered commentary. It's a stark reminder of the volatile nature of politics when personality cults and massive egos collide. And as these two titans continue their digital mud wrestling, one has to ask, in a battle of such monumental egos, can anyone truly win, or do we all just end up covered in the splashback?